Hey guys, today I'm going to bring you an awesome video. I'm going to drop a knowledge bomb on you. I'm going to teach you the secret of having a happy life. And now, I'm sure that you've heard 1,000 times throughout the course of your life, if you want to be happy, choose happiness. Now that is part of it, but that's not the only part of it. You can't say I choose happiness and snap your fingers and fucking hell now it's a happy life. That ain't the way it works. So today, to have a little bit of the pessimistic and the negative side to go alongside of my positive outlook here, I brought my buddy, Dustin. Dustin, say hello to my viewers.
I can't believe you.
He can't believe me, obviously, because I'm putting him on camera. I'm bringing his negativity and darkness out into the light. You know what happens to darkness when light shines on it? It goes away. So we're going to squash a little bit of his darkness today by making this video. So let's get right to it, guys. Happiness is a choice, and it's work. Now, if you take the average person's life, the numbers are gonna vary a little bit, person to person. Go bouncing your leg. You got nervous energy.
ADHD.
Yeah, ADHD. He's got that. So, the average person can divide their life into three things: work, sleep, other. Okay? Other involves a lot of shit, honestly. It's your dates, your romantic life, your children, your entertainment, your boredom, your exercise, and everything else that you do in your life does not work or sleep. So let's start with the first of the three things. Because if you work on these three things, you can have a better and happier life. Now, don't get confused. When I say a happy life, I don't mean you're going to be rich. I'm happy. I'm poor as shit. I'm just a broke old country boy, but I've got enough money to survive in my very low quality of life. But it's what I want. It's what I aimed myself for from the beginning, and I'm right on track to be where I've always wanted to be. So let's start with step number one, section number one. Sleep. Now, most people sleep in their bedrooms. Okay? That's a normal thing. Some people sleep on couches because they necessity. Some old people fall asleep in recliners. Some people can sleep anywhere. But the quality of sleep is dependent on the environment. So the first thing that you want to do to make sure that your sleep is as high quality as possible is you want to get rid of all outside influences. The first thing you want to do is get rid of all outside influences. That means that you might want to put some of those blackout curtains over your windows so that light's not showing in. You want to not have a television on in your bedroom. Guys, this is so important. When you're trying to sleep, you need silence and you need it to be dark. Your body has a natural reaction to light when you're trying to sleep. It thinks it's time to get up. So you never get into the deeper levels of sleep where you really, really rest and you get a lot of your rejuvenation. So, Dusty, you've got the negative thing going on. Tell me about your bedroom and how it's set up for when you try to sleep.
I normally try and fall asleep during the day. I do have the blackout curtains.
Mm-hmm.
And I normally have like some music or a podcast play.
Music, noise, and things that your mind can't quite fall asleep to because you're not really focused on it.
Helps me fall asleep.
You're not really focused on it, but at the same time, you're kind of still listening to it. You need to let your mind rest to sleep. You need to zero it out. You need to take your engine and put it in park or in neutral. It needs to not be thinking. And for somebody like me, I never stop thinking. If I'm awake, I'm thinking. Whether I'm thinking about a book I want to write that I will never write, I'll think out chapters of a book that's never getting written in my mind. You know how many stories are in my head?
I know how many times you've tried to design a video game.
I've got one lined up. Multiples. I still work on that game. If I ever find me a video game designer, boom, mic drop, I'll just hand it to them. I don't even need to get paid. It's an awesome game. We're not talking about that. this video. Okay, now what about the levels of light? If you say that some sound helps you sleep, and that is, for some people, that's okay. Sound helps. I have a fan that gives me offset white noise so that I can sleep and not hear the goings on from around my house. Because I hear everything. I have very big ears. I hear the world at large. So the fan helps drown out the other noises. So you've got music, if that's your white noise.
Music, podcast, because it helps drown out the other people in my house, which will keep me awake.
Okay, there you go. So that's the noise. Now the light level, super important, guys. The light level in your room. Flashing lights from a computer.
Nope.
Charging lights from your phones. Or any kind of battery light that you see. Those LEDs are ridiculous.
I mean, I don't really see them.
Pitch black, guys. That's what you're aiming for. You're aiming for pitch black and silent, or pitch black and your white noise. Some people, they actually sell white noise machines that you can have like ocean sounds. I don't want to listen to the ocean while I'm sleeping unless I'm at the ocean because I might pee myself. What do you say?
Rainforest.
Yeah, rainforest, all of that stuff. That'd make me pee myself too. And you know what? I don't think I'd want to do the rainforest because they have those monkeys that every now and then you just hear like, yeah, what the hell's going on, man? I'd be awake, wide awake. I don't want that. When you rest, you need to rest, okay? So, the second part of in your bedroom, okay? So we've got what? We've got quiet or white noise, and then we've got dark. Those two things are a requirement. The next thing is you're going to spend a third of your life on your bed. On average, it varies depending on people, person to person. A lot of time spent in your bed. So, your mattress, your bedding, your pillows, these are not where you want to get discounted stuff. You want to go for the higher quality options.
I swear to God, if this turns into a purple ad.
What's a purple ad?
You've never seen the purple mattress ads?
No.
Okay.
I don't watch television.
No, they come up on YouTube all the time.
I don't watch YouTube.
Okay.
Well, I mean, technically I watch YouTube, but I've never seen a purple ad. You must have done some searching. The algorithm pops them up in front of you. Anyways, so, no. Different people have different ideas of what type of mattress they like. Find a mattress that really feels comfortable to you. Get you some really nice pillows. I've got a pillow I paid $100 for. I pay $15 a pair for my shoes, but I've got a pillow that I paid $100 for 9 years ago. I still have it. It's memory foam with cooling technology, and it's still as awesome today as it was the day I bought it. So, you definitely want to go with a higher quality bedding material. Blankets need to be nice. They need to be the consistency and fabric type that you personally like. Pillows, the same way, with the same firmness level that you like. Mattress, same way, same firmness level that you like. I'm not saying go out there and buy the most expensive mattress in the world. I'm saying buy a mattress that is comfortable to you. Because if you're comfortable, you'll sleep better. If it's dark, you'll sleep deeper. And if you don't feel the outside and hear the outside noise, you will sleep more well.
I still have one of those like eye masks too.
I couldn't possibly wear something over my face when I sleep. But, okay, so that's part one, guys. Sleep. It's a third of your life. It's very important. The second part is work. Now, with work, I try to teach my children to find something that they love doing and then find a way to make money doing that. If you're not dreading going to work, if you look forward to work, if you like your job, even if it's not a lot of money, like my job's not a lot of money. I do woodworking nowadays. Some years I might make 50 grand, hooray for me. Other years, this year, with COVID, I'm gonna be lucky to break 15,000. Do I look like I'm upset? I don't have big savings, I got like $1 grand in the bank. But it doesn't matter because my bills are paid. Because I live, and that's gonna be part of stage 3. We're gonna come back to that. But the job is important. My granddaddy told me that a man that does what he loves for work will never work a day in his life.
That's from Confucius.
My granddaddy too.
Probably heard the Confucius.
It could be. Confucius has been around for a long time. Confucius say, man who run in front of car gets tired. Man who gets run over by back of car gets exhausted. Confucius said some things. Yes, he did. Moving on. See this? That's what I got to deal with. It's the only friend I got that comes and hangs out with me. Ain't I lucky? He brought me food tonight, so I'm pretty lucky. Anyways, moving on. Find something that you love to do, even if it's a hobby to start. And then find a way to make money with your hobby. If you're lucky and you work at it, it can become a profession. Maybe not the most well paid, but a profession nonetheless. If you take a job that you know you're going to hate, because the next job up the chain or the job after that is the job that you think you want, you're going to end up suffering and spending several years being unhappy. Unhappy people don't really get promoted. Why would they? They don't look like they're having fun. You need to be having fun. You need to be doing the job. You need to be happy at it. People feel if you're positive when you're working, and they feel if you're not. They avoid negative people like a plague. You just can't help it. It's built into us to not want to surround ourselves with negative people.
Yeah, but I mean, people have to make a living too.
People have to make a living, that's true. Which is why you find something you love and then find a way to make money at it.
I've been trying that for years.
You have. And you've started doing your Kickstarters for your artwork. He's an artist, by the way. He's never going to make a lot of money. That's okay. I'm never going to make a lot of money.
I'm never going to make a lot of money, or I'm going to make it like insane.
So there you go. One or the other. Obviously, it's a coin toss. There you go. But as long as you enjoy it, you just got that new tablet last tax season, and you've been doing some stuff. Yeah, you've been doing some stuff with it, and he's done a few Kickstarters that have funded, and he's getting his name out there. But is the journey not fun?
Parts of it are fun. Parts of it are frustrating.
Well,
but the parts of it are frustrating is because you're going to have failures, and failures can be frustrating.
Yeah. Learning a new skill set is not always going to be easy. Learning video editing and graphics design is a nightmare for me.
Something that actually has helped my mindset a lot recently was, I can't remember who said it, but they said, don't look for the job you want the result of. Look for the job that you like the problem that you solve.
And there you have that. So, okay, so we've taken step number 1 to a happy life. It's all about the good sleep. Get your room set up for it. You will thank me. And you will have so much better sleep and a whole lot better life. Step 2, do something you love for work, even if it doesn't pay as much as you want. Now, step number 3 can be broken down into a lot of things, so we're going to say this is step number 2B, finances. Always live beneath your means. There's so many people that try to live beyond their means. They're living paycheck to paycheck, and it hurts and it stresses them, and that stress sucks the happiness and joy from your life. If you live beneath your means, then when a struggle comes along, you can handle it. It's not going to be catastrophic. Not to say that it's not going to be a problem or a struggle. COVID's been a struggle for me. Look at my face. I'm down 80% of sales this year over last year, and last year wasn't a good year. So financially, I should be a whole lot worse off than I am, but I live beneath my means, which means I can scrape by bare minimums without having to worry about, am I going to end up on the street? So many people have to worry about, are they going to end up on the street? Are they 1 week, 1 paycheck, 2 paychecks? Can they last a month without a job? That stress will eat you. I'm not saying that it's an overnight fix, but you can find a way around it. If you live beneath your means, you'll notice that your savings builds up slowly and naturally over time. You don't have to so much force your savings. It just builds up naturally.
I mean, I'm saving more money now that I'm working at the job I'm at now than I was at the job I was making good money at.
Well, also COVID's keeping you from going out.
I just kind of lost the desire to do all that too.
There you go. Now, part 3 of being happy, some of you are not going to like. I'm pretty sure you're all on board with the hey, I want to sleep better and hey, I want to be happy with my job parts of it. But part 3 of being happy is the knowledge bomb that some of the people in your life you don't need in your life. You need to learn how to cut the dead weight out of your life. Because surrounding yourself with negative people is like a virus that slowly seeps into you and makes you feel more and more negative. You want to be surrounded by positive people, people that bring positive things to your life. Not necessarily people that are just all the time happy and bragging about you and cheering you on, that too, but people that challenge you in positive ways, people that want you to be a better person than you are today, people that support you on the way up, not the people that talk down to you on your way down when you're having trouble. So you're going to need to literally trim the fat, cut the negative people out of your life. Just because they were born into your family does not mean they have to be part of your life. This is where I often get a lot of flack from people. They're like, well, that's your family. But you know what? That's wrong. I'm so sorry, but that is wrong. Just because you're blood bound to someone does not mean you have to have them in your immediate vicinity. If they bring you down, if they bring a negative influence to your life, you can cut them. You're allowed. I give you permission. You don't need my permission, but I give it to you freely.
One caveat, don't use a knife. Just get away from them. You're saying you can cut them.
Cut them out of your life. That's like the worst dad joke ever. You're just going to have
I'm not even a dad.
I know. Don't become a dad. Your dad jokes suck. You need some skill set increase. Seriously, guys, if you want to be happy, it's not that hard, but it does take work. You have to plan for a good night's sleep. And once you get there, I'll tell you right now, my room is pitch black with a fan and a comfy twin-size mattress. I don't even have a big mattress. Don't need it. I'm single. If I'm ever not single, I need a bigger mattress because I can't fit 2 people on my bed. I couldn't fit me and my puppy on the bed. The puppy kept kicking me in the... It was terrible. It was fun, but it was terrible. And then I'd get mad and throw her on the floor. I'd probably do that with a woman too, which is why I'm single. So, I know this about myself. Anyways, good night's sleep. Super important. 1/3 of your life is spent sleeping. Make it a good 1/3. 1/3 of your life is spent working, if not more, nowadays. Make it a good job. Make it something you look forward to. Not everything is going to be great about your job, but if it's a job you like, if it's doing something that you care about, then it's a good job. And then just cut the negative stuff out of your life. It's that simple. 3 steps to a happy life. I can almost guarantee it. What do you think, Dusty? What do you think, Dusty?
Those are all good steps, but some of them are harder to be actionable than others.
I've been actionable on all 3 for a while now. How many people have you seen me personally cut out of my life because they bring negativity?
Plenty.
Plenty. You don't have to have people in your life if they bring you negative. You don't have to have it. You can say no. It's your life. You deserve to be happy. As far as sleeping well, that's a choice you make. Buy you a decent mattress, some good bedding, darken the room up, and make it either silent or get you some kind of white noise to help you sleep. The darkness is essential. Because for a million years, man, we've been rising with the sun. Now we have electric suns. They're called lights, and they're everywhere. And our bodies are still trying to adapt to that.
Another tip for that is use your blue light filter on your phone.
I don't like light in general. But yeah, blue light would mimic
Blue
the
light's the
moon,
one that
so.
wakes you up. But if you use your blue light filter on your phone, it removes the blue light coming out of your phone by putting a filter over it. And it actually, towards the end of the night, actually helps you start to unwind more naturally.
I don't have that issue. I exercise. By the time I'm ready for bed, I'm tired. I just go to sleep. I sleep like a champ. I sleep like an old man. I am an old man, but
I don't sleep well.
I know you don't. You got too much nonsense going on. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I want to thank you for checking it out. And if you've got a second, don't forget, go ahead and click that subscribe button right down yonder. It's on the right. It's got a cool little picture of an orc that's muscular, modeled after an old picture of me. So, rock on. Until next time, have a great day.
I could swear you were going to say be excellent to each other.